Shalom, call Loyum, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to you sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. And, if you've been paying attention to the news, kind of, sort of, because there's a lot of stuff going on. But one of the things you keep seeing is assault cases, sexual assault cases. All right, I just put in this particular act, which it kind of looks like this is fueling some of the cases that are going on. All right, and this is why the scriptures are set up to say what they say. All right, now you see why. People got on us about, we brought out Deuteronomy 22, which I'm gonna bring it out again. But this is why, right? Because women are prone to emotions, and these women can go out and just be a whore, and then that ends, and they end up broke and alone, and with all kind of demons on them, and they see you, and now they can kind of bleed you for a little bit more, all right? Which is not to say that these things didn't happen, but when they did happen, you're supposed to cry out about it, which didn't happen. All right, so it makes it less believable. All right, but I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna just scroll through a few people who got caught up, which it looks like a lot of industry people. New York Mayor Eric Adams, that was 50 minutes ago, which the accused of assault in 1993. Shit, so that was. That was 30 years ago. All right, which in the last year, let me pull up the law, or the wicked decree, rather. All right, it says the Adult Survivors Act is a New York state law that creates a one-time, one-year look-back window for adult sexual assault survivors who are outside the statute of limitations. Yeah, because you have a statute of limitations on when you can take someone to court for that. All right, it says that means that any adult survivor, no matter when they were assaulted, and even if they are outside the statute of limitations, can file a civil case against their abuser or institution that protected them through November 23rd, 2023, which today is the last day. All right, go figure. The one-time window to file civil cases opens November 23rd, 2022, and closes today, November 23rd, 2023. And that's basically it, man. It's a one-year window where they can ignore the statute of limitation, which I don't understand. How, it's not a statute of limitation if you could just have a loophole like that. All right, and then here's the people who got caught up in it. New York Mayor Eric Adams. Jamie Foxx. Diddy, of course, has been in the news. Sexual abuse lawsuits stream in. This is the actual thing. And a lot of these bras are through. All right, that carousel after that 100th bump didn't start to feel so good. All right, and let this be a lesson for you other bras too, looking to hop in on the carousel. Already the law has been used to sue entertainers such as Russell Brand and Marilyn Manson, and disgraced movie producer Harvey Weinstein, Donald Trump, Diddy, Cosby was sued, Jamie Foxx, some sexually assaulted her in a rooftop restaurant in 2015. Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose in '89. Damn. Another former model said Terry Richardson. Another former employee, L.A. Reid. Eric Adams, which is not to say that any of these people did it. You know, I don't know exactly what happened, but it's just interesting, you know, the timing of it. This is Deuteronomy 22. And this is why in the ancient world, we're going to keep harping over this because that's what it is. A woman has one man. She leaves her father's house. She goes to his house. She becomes part of his family. Okay, his property, his wife, his maidservant, pretty much. All right, but his wife, you know, she has a higher rank than a maidservant. But she's still a servant nonetheless. All right, Deuteronomy 22. In 17, it says, and lo, he have given occasion. Let's start at verse 21. It gets to the point. Then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father. Verse 20. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of her virginity be not found for the damsel, then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she die, because she hath wrought folly in Israel, to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil away from among you. And we don't just do these lessons because, you know, we're mad that women have rights and women can't have any fun. And we do these lessons because these things are evil. Okay, whoredom and sodomy, they go hand in hand. You got a lot of whores walking around. You got a lot of men changing of kind and sodomites. But then now the sodomites, the weirdos, they're trying to take your spot and compete with you. All right, so all that shit is backfiring. And I'm tired of seeing it, man. I'm tired of walking to an establishment and you just see the dude in a management position, a sodomite, you know, with no fucking clue to what's really going on. It was just been put in a management position because Esau owns that business, you know, in the neighborhood where Jake lives in. I'm tired of seeing that shit. All right, it says, if a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then they shall both of them die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shall thou put away evil from Israel. And see, this is why all of these things are so important. Marriages and relationships, and you introduce whoredoms into the thing, into the land, you know, that destroys families, that destroys people. All right, and this place is clearly evidence of that. It says you have a lot of situations that break out too. You have some whore who has kids by this man or that man. You know, then she brings her kids around this other man, and then some weird shit happens. And all these things can be avoided if we just follow the ways that the Lord has set up. All right, but if you don't want to do that, then you get what you get. All right, it says, if a damsel that is a virgin, it's a lot. Yeah, verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, that's another thing too. See, the woman is not going to be found outside the city by herself in the field. All right, these broads, they go to Dubai, then they travel over here, then I'm traveling over there, then I'm traveling over to this country, then some shit happens, and they want to cry foul. Well, shit, hey, we don't... You on your own, baby. But you want us to we need black. But they say, black men don't protect us. It says, being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife. So thou shalt put away evil from among you. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. So there you go. She's in the field. She cries out. Nobody hears. Then, that man is put to death at night. But, it's weird that you women are seen with these men after the fact and then want to cry foul 15 years later. After you done had all kind of chances. You done seen this person multiple times. Never said nothing. Whole shit. And that's the side of hoeing that they don't tell you about. That's another thing this kingdom does. They make hoeing look glamorous, sophisticated. They'll have Sexy Red, well, she ain't sophisticated at all, but they'll have her in every picture. She got a big stack of money in her hand. Oh, ski, yeah. So now all the kids are singing that. They seeing, oh man, I want that big stack of money. The little girls, I'm gonna act like her. All right, I can't count how many times I done went to for business. I done went to a client's house and there was a woman, single mother, and then her daughters in there just shaking their ass. When I come in the door, they don't even say anything. And it's just like weird, like what the fuck? You try to ignore it. It's like, man, these bras this place is over sexualized. They sexualize children, and then overvalued too. You women are overvalued. You think that your box is worth millions of dollars, and these niggas make songs about she got that $1 million. All right, the man is the glory in the situation. It says, was I at verse 27? But he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, but there was none to save her. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days. A man shall not take his father's wife, nor discover his father's skirt. All right, so there are laws in the scriptures on who you can deal with, who you can't deal with. You don't uncover your father's nakedness. You don't deal with his wife. You don't. It tells you specifics. But we already know what time it is. Anytime a woman claims anything, she could completely lie. Oh, he smacked me. The police gonna come. They're gonna get in your business, and they're gonna take you to jail just off of the fact that she said that. All right, which is backed up by his wicked decrees. All right, we really have women over us. And like the other day, I got pulled over by Esau, and I got pulled over by the serpent and Eve. All right, and he lied. Oh, I said, what's going on? Why'd you pull me over? Oh, I thought I saw you put your seatbelt on. And then she walks up. Then after 10 minutes of sitting there, they let me go. Just completely wasting my time. you know, but it called on you, how about Shema was shy, you know, in those situations, you know, we always put up prayers because the Lord, you know, and for the Lord to be with us, because who knows, you know, with a 2/3 nigga, who knows what could have happened, what could have went left. So, hey, Lord willing is edifying though. I had one more. At 1 Corinthians 6:1, 6:2, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? You know, that's the thing. You know, we do anything, you know, you think of, you know, it talks about a man will be put over 10 cities, right? And, you know, if that man is over this city, that city, this city, you know, you're going to be over heathens, then, you know, you're going to instruct them and stuff too. You're going to have to deal with these matters when they come out. You're going to have to deal with these different situations when they come up. You know, and I try to think about it, like, how would we, you know, if we go to the law, how would we deal with this one? How would we deal with that one? You know, because Israel is going to be perfect. These situations ain't gonna be happening with us. All right, it says, and if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? You know, so basically, man, the rulings of all courts, all kings of the earth is going to reflect what the scriptures say. You know, when the righteous is set up in authority. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Lord, willing, edifying, shalom.